Here is the AI-generated story of the Chronos Protocol, where time itself is the ultimate weapon. The sterile gleam of Neo-Genesis Hospital mocked the chaos brewing within. Outside, Neo-Kyoto sprawled, a glittering metropolis built on the bones of the old world. Inside, Nina Vaughn, former Special Forces operative, now a shadow known only as Spectre, moved with lethal grace. Her mission: stop Dr. Thaddeus Blackwood, a genius warped by ambition, from unleashing his Chronos Protocol, a temporal device capable of rewriting reality itself. Blackwood believed he could eradicate disease, suffering, even death. But Nina knew the truth. Tampering with time was a Pandora's box, and Blackwood, consumed by his messianic delusions, wouldn't hesitate to open it. She gripped her pulse rifle, its matte black finish absorbing the harsh, fluorescent lights. Every second counted. The activation sequence had begun. The hospital, a monument to technological advancement, had become a cage. Autonomous drones patrolled the corridors, their sensors scanning for anomalies. Surgical robots, once symbols of healing, now stood dormant, potential sentinels. Nina navigated the labyrinthine layout, her augmented reality interface highlighting the location of key security nodes. As she bypassed a laser grid with practiced ease, a figure materialized from the shadows. It was Indigo Raleigh, a former colleague, her face etched with grim determination. Blackwood has activated the core, Indigo said, her voice tight with urgency. He's locked down the temporal chamber. We have less than an hour. Nina felt a surge of adrenaline. Where's the override? She asked, her eyes scanning the holographic display projected in Indigo's palm. In Blackwood's personal lab, level 7. But it's a fortress, Indigo replied, shaking her head. He anticipated us. Together, they fought their way through waves of security droids, their movements a symphony of coordinated violence. Each fallen droid represented a precious second lost. The ticking clock echoed in Nina's mind, a constant reminder of the impending catastrophe. Reaching level 7, they found Blackwood's lab sealed behind a reinforced titanium door. No ordinary breach will work, Indigo said. We need a code sequence, something only Blackwood would know. Nina racked her brain, searching for a weakness, a chink in the madman's armor. Then she remembered a detail from a classified file. Blackwood had lost his wife to a rare genetic disorder. He was obsessed with finding a cure, rewriting her fate. The gene sequence, Nina exclaimed. He would have used it as a key. Indigo worked feverishly, her fingers flying across the console. Inputting the complex code, the door hissed open. Inside, Blackwood stood before the Chronos Protocol, a colossal device humming with temporal energy. His eyes gleamed with fanaticism. You're too late, he said, his voice devoid of emotion. I am about to usher in a new era of perfect health, a world without suffering. You're condemning us to chaos, Nina retorted, raising her pulse rifle. Time is not yours to control. A fierce battle ensued, the lab shaking under the force of their attacks. Blackwood, augmented with cybernetic enhancements, proved a formidable opponent. Indigo, using her hacking skills, managed to disrupt the Chronos Protocol's power source, buying them precious seconds. Nina, seizing the opportunity, disarmed Blackwood, her movements lightning fast. The Chronos Protocol sputtered, its temporal energy dissipating. With Blackwood subdued, Indigo worked to permanently disable the device, severing its connection to the temporal stream. The threat was over, but the cost had been high. We did it, Indigo said, her voice laced with exhaustion. Nina watched as the last vestiges of temporal energy faded, the ticking clock slowing to a halt, but the future remained uncertain. The battle against Blackwood had been won, but the war for control of time, for the very fabric of reality, had only just begun, and she knew with a chilling certainty that she would be on the front lines. That brings us to the end of the Chronos Protocol. Subscribe for more thrilling stories.